Hello everyone. Welcome back to the SNN podcast. And today we are talking about the Digital Circus. For those who don't know, the Digital Circus is a indie project produced by Gooseworks and is animated by a YouTube page that I cannot think of the name right now.
Glitch Production.
Oh, there you go. See, there you go. Gooseworks is the original creator.
Yeah.
But so this about it is Pomni finds herself in the digital world where there is a lot of mishaps and fun surprises awaiting her, while the rest of the cast, such as fan favorites as Kinger, Gangle, Zubul, Kane, the Moon, and many other collective cast. And we are talking about the first episode and the only episode, which is the pilot.
Yes, I'm Keegan Cunningham. That was
Autum, Peelar.
and
I'm Emory, Haase.
and finally
Special guest Braeden.
special guest Braeden, not in the program, but we let him hop on for the podcast. Okay, let's just open up with an easy question that I'm sure everyone has an answer to. Who's your favorite character?
All right, so my favorite character, me personally, is Kane. He's very, I like him a lot. He's very silly. I like his suit, and I want to replicate his voice because it's like an announcer voice. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's very zany, all over the place.
Love that.
Yeah. What about you, Emory?
I really like Ragatha, mostly because I grew up with Raggedy Ann, and my grandparents had a lot of old Raggedy Ann stuff, so that made me really like that whole aesthetic, I guess.
Yeah, so you got like a personal connection to the character.
Yeah.
What about you?
This one's a little bit hard, honestly. I like Kinger because the memes.
The memes.
But Bubble, that is the funniest things I've seen from that character. I'm gonna be honest.
Bubble and Kane's dynamic is masterwork.
Parasite.
It's the funniest things I've ever seen.
Why are you like this?
Just watching in horror as he licks up the puddle. Just beautiful, beautiful. My favorite character, though, is Kinger, because I just love how that man's been there the longest, and you could just tell he has PTSD. He'll just, like, stop mid-conversation, look at the person he's talking to, and scream because he forgot where he was. Just beautiful stuff, really.
Y'all got issues. But it's okay. Okay, unresolved issues, I see. But it's all right.
Film theory, Matt Pat, the guy who pretty much made the FNAF lore, he recently released a video like 2 days ago, I believe, on Digital Circus, and he had a couple micro theories that I'm going to go over with you guys.
I have not watched that.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just tell you guys what he said. His first theory was that the Amazing Digital Circus is actually a video game from the 90s.
I can't stand when he does this. I'm so sorry.
And the way that people get into this game is that they put on the headset.
FNAF all over again. Pretty said that.
That doesn't make any sense, I'll be honest.
This man cannot. He just can't leave it be. Can he?
No,
Everything just
nothing could
has
ever be as
to
it seems.
revolve around for that man is going
Bro
crazy.
wants it to be Sword Art Online so bad.
Ooh.
Actually, that is a comparison.
Exactly.
No way he actually made that comparison.
He did, actually.
He weighed what comparison?
He compared it to Sword Art Online, what they're doing with this.
See, I could kind of see it, but the difference is they can't leave.
You know what I think though, because she said how to take this headpiece off. I don't think she said headset. I think headpiece or whatever.
She did say headset.
So she said headset. Okay. Well, either way, I mean, she could have put on She could have put on the little because the thing that she was trying to take off, it wasn't even on her face. It was her hat.
Yeah.
So she could have been trying to take off her hat. She could have like been in a store or something, and then she seen like a hat.
He did have two good pieces of evidence to back it up. One, the opening of the Amazing Digital Circus is like them zooming over the field, and it's very much in that old PS1 graphical style.
Giving Dora the Explorer.
And the other piece of evidence is when Pomni, just before Pomni loses her mind, looking at the desk, on the desk she's looking at, you can see a virtual headset lying on it. So there was that connection he made too.
Wasn't that a computer? Wasn't there a computer
Yeah,
here? She could have just had flashbacks to her previous life, where she was before. I think they're all gonna hopefully maybe remember their names if they see like enough evidence from where they previously were. I also wonder if like each person is from a different
Era?
Yeah, like a different
Oh yeah,
from different places.
because we know Kinger's been there a while.
Didn't they announce the ages?
Oh, I think
Yeah,
so. They
did.
did, yeah. Is it like Jack's like 35 or something?
He's definitely older than some of the others.
He's old.
22.
He's 20?
He's 22.
He's 20?
Oh my god.
Wow. How old is Gangle?
Doesn't say.
Ooh, interesting. I ain't gonna lie though, Kinger is hilarious, especially when Jax was pairing him and Gangle together, and he's just like, I ain't gonna lie, that is a mood.
So relatable.
Yeah.
Really mood.
I don't usually watch shows like The Amazing Digital Circus, like, YouTube animations, but I did give it a crack because lots of my friends recommended it to me. And I was very pleasantly surprised. It was funny, the animation style was endearing, some good characters, and I'm excited to see where it's going from here on out.
Me personally.
Yeah. I was going to say, when you said something about Kinger, there is a theory because when Ragatha and Pomni were walking down the hall, it showed a bunch of doors with other people's faces on them.
That got crossed out.
Yes, one of those was a different...
Just
Yes, possibly the Queener, sure. And it gives me a theory. Maybe the whole reason Kinger has this PTSD or something akin to that is because he maybe got into this with a girlfriend or something, and then she died.
Kinger lost.
It's not really dead. They're all just
Abstracted.
distracted in that big blob. I'm so sad. You know why?
Why are you sad?
Because Kafumu, I think that's how you say his name.
The clown.
Man, that would have been my favorite character if he hadn't got distracted. Like, I was secretly hoping that Kane would have, like, fixed him or whatnot, you know? But he didn't.
Yeah, we never even got to see his character.
Very sad.
We got a cardboard cutout.
Yeah, literally. Even in the...
And then the little thing is said, Kafumu did not show up today. Oh, by the way, so crazy thing. So you know how y'all were talking about, like, how it may be in a
Video game?
video game.
Mhm.
So if it wasn't in a video game, it could also just be in a computer itself, just a regular computer, you know?
Yeah, because Kane's confirmed to be an AI program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Was it like the last 10 seconds and it like zoomed out of like a computer?
Yeah, and it showed a real computer in the real world. Yeah.
So it could be that they all, and I don't want to connect to FNAF, but they could have it to where like it was a VR headset and it was connected to like certain people got the game, because it could have been a game. And you know, like how I was playing the intro of the song or whatever with the names being called out. So I remember a part where it was like day after day, and it would like repeat like a couple of times.
Yeah, day after day and after, like not naturally at all.
We don't know why, but yeah. So I noticed that, and then I thought something was wrong with my my thing, like it was buffering. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So I turned back, and then it did it again, and I was like, oh, it's a part of the video. So I wonder if it was like buffering. You know, it was like
Glitching out.
Yeah, it was glitching out. Like,
I do.
because Pomni entered right after that, I think.
Yeah, no, that was one of Matt Pat's other theories. Is that when we do see the real world and when she's running through the exit, that's just endless doorways. You see like a corporation on the wall. Yeah, similar to the backrooms.
It was CNA.
Yeah, it was like CNA CNA, and Matt Pat's theory was that Pomni was an employee that helped create the game, and that's why when she was looking at the computer that she just kind of had a mental crack because she remembered.
You know what this also reminds me of?
What?
Andy's Apple Farm. If you want to be so for real, it reminds me of Andy's Apple Farm. I love how indie games. I love indie games in general. Like, I watch every little thing that they make. You know, I'm definitely a person that will watch like videos that other people make because they're interesting. But yeah, so if you want to connect games to each other, I'm really thinking like Andy's Apple Farm type vibe.
Yeah.
You know.
Braeden, you just shook your head when she was talking about Andy's Apple Farm. Do you have any thoughts you'd like to relay on that in comparison to Digital Circus?
I don't see how it relates. I'm gonna be honest.
What do you mean?
They're both. I mean, I get the themes of it, but like,
Does he know?
Oh no, that's what I mean. So
just the themes. That's all.
just that, and then also it was confirmed that later on, if you want to go off with that, I know Andy's Apple Farm, it was like somebody created the game,
Oh,
but not like they created the game, and then the character inside the game, you know, the storyline of Andy's Apple Farm does not correlate with Digital Circus, obviously, because they're both two different things, unless the Digital Circus ends up being a psychological psychological thing. But
So they're similar just in terms of the basic video game premise.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
But that
yeah.
can be related to like anything like Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
I actually see your thing though with like Matt, Pat, and y'all's correlation with that. Like like that one trope in like animes and stuff where they like pass away or whatever, usually by a truck, and then they end up in another world.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and something like that. But I think
Oh, like a sort of afterlife purgatory kind of
pretty
thing.
much.
Oh yeah,
That would-
that's a popular theory.
I think that's a popular theory with anything where you
It really is.
year old.
Okay, I would like to interject on this.
Okay, go ahead.
The people have theorized that the A and C and A could have stood for Abel, so it would be Cain and Abel.
Yeah, people
Oh.
definitely. I've noticed that too. They like went back to like religious themes.
And the last scene is a reference to the Last Supper.
Yeah, it was. I
Oh.
actually agree with that though, on it to an extent. I think that it may have like a smidge, like a little tiny bit of religious themes.
Aren't their names related to the Bible terms?
Yeah, yeah, like Cain and Abel, and I assume Abel's going to be a big character going forward later in the series.
If it's in the void, because like none of them are supposed to go to the void, and then Pomni, she was just like
Zoned out. After.
zoned out. Yeah,
Yeah.
it took her a minute. So
You know, one credit I'll give the pilot, it did a very good job of portraying like that giant incomprehensible cosmic horror and like how that was making Pomni just fry her brain.
I mean, but
Very
it's
good
very relatable because people all the time try to talk about, oh, well, if I was in a different world, I'd do this, that. No, you wouldn't.
No, you.
You'd be just like Pop. You'd be like, where the heck am I? Where am I?
Yep. True.
Do any of you guys know when the next episode's supposed to come out?
I think they just release it as their own leisure, honestly.
Oh, so it was just kind of like a test pilot.
Yeah.
Test
If it's
pilot
well
is
received,
crazy.
people are gonna do it more. Like,
Like Has-Been Hotel or...
Yeah.
Like plushies and stuff.
Oh, there's already plushies out.
Yeah, I know there's a Pomni plushie and maybe a Jax one.
I want this. Yeah, because
Where's Kinger, bro?
I
Kinger.
want a Kane one, man.
I know you want a Kang one.
Bubba would be so cute.
You just like push it and it explodes.
Oh, me personally. No, you can make like like dog toys or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it squeaks. It could be like that. I think that would be adorable. Do y'all have like any favorite parts of the pilot?
Favorite parts? I really, as me and Braeden said earlier, I do really enjoy any interaction between Kane and Bubble. Kane's just such an entertaining character when he's on screen. Yeah.
To a deeper point.
Clean up
too.
on aisle, you.
They kind of deeper point into it. The amount of detail they put into the animation is actually crazy. Because
Yeah.
you take your time and just pause. You can see just this tiniest interactions that are in the background. So it's actually very interesting.
Yeah. What about you, Emory?
Something that really piqued my interest with the animations was that it perfectly blended 3D and 2D animation. Like when Zubul grabs Jax's throat, he just his face shifts like a 2D cartoon, and it's just perfect.
Because each character does represent like different things that you find in a circus, kind of like I put that in quotations, because either circus or like childlike wonder, because you have a clown, a jester, a ringmaster, you got bubbles that kids play with. Zubul is just a collection of different items that like building blocks and
Yeah.
Gangle's like drama masks, and and then if you look on the doors, you see different items that it could be tied. While it could be tied to a circus, it could also be tied to like children's nostalgia. So, and I like the aesthetic and the colors. But going off the original question, my favorite part was when Kane and Pomni. So I know Kane was like, hundreds of all-seeing eyes on you, and then where the moon was like, she said that, or I don't know what the gender of the moon is actually. I'm gonna just assume it's a girl.
We don't know.
Yeah. So and then she was telling Kane that she loved him or whatever. He was like, oh, the moon's getting electric.
We got to get out of here.
The moon gets risky.
Yeah.
Want to say, although the animation was good, I really liked how we can see the diversity in the characters. Like Pomni, she went back to save Ragatha and hesitated when she told her to run away, and it just shows that even though she's characterized to be so fearful, she does have a side to her that's, I guess, brave.
Yeah.
And
Courage.
Jax, people hate on him for being such a mean person.
Quite slimy, that one.
Yeah. But
Slimy is
the fact that he pushed Gangle and Kinger into the pit to save them from abstracted Kaufmo was kind of selfless, I'd say.
Yeah.
he did it though was
Hit him with a bowling ball.
he was just like, oh, I got something for you. Rah. Just hit him with it. I feel okay, so all right. I want to talk about a character that me personally, I don't hate the character, but it's just like I can't stand it either.
Yeah.
And that would have to be Gangle, me personally,
Oh, that's the blocky one, right?
Yeah, no, that was
Gangle's the ribbon.
the drama mask.
Oh.
Like, I get it. I feel bad for them, the fact that, like, the comedy mask.
Yeah.
Stop crying. Stop crying. I know that's your character. I know that is, but stop it.
I don't know. I kind of like the duality of the extreme personalities of Gangle.
Kinger needs a hug.
King, he needs a hug and his
I
queen
think a
back.
couple of cast members do.
Especially Pomni. Good lord. Needs therapy.
Zubul is so real. You know what Zubul reminds me of? Of every fast food employee. And I say that with in the most nicest way possible, okay? Either every fast food employee or teenagers, which also falls underneath the line of, fast food employees sometimes.
Yeah.
The realest character, honestly.
She is the realest character, other than Pomni, of course.
Yeah. Now that we've gone over what we liked, was there anything that jumped out at you specifically that you did not enjoy?
I didn't like how some characters were portrayed as just gimmicks, I guess. Like, for what you said, Gangle. Gangle was just a sad gimmick the whole time.
Yeah, we don't even get to see the others. Oh, yeah, she said it broke.
And
Yeah.
Kinger was awesome, but, like, the fact that he was just panicked and did, like, zero the whole time, and his traits were that he was cowardice and didn't show any...
And forgetful.
And forgetful. It is just a pilot, though.
I know, I was gonna say, but PTSD does something to a person, like it definitely changes a couple of things.
Yeah. What about you, Braeden? You said you had some negative...
Mine's more broad,
Okay.
It's more of the fan base.
Oh, actually, I agree with that.
As for anything that's sort of like this,
Undertale,
it would be fine. But
Welcome Home.
doing it. And, I'm pretty sure the creator even said himself that they, go really deep into it, shipping and stuff like that.
Oh, no.
They're going to...
And fan art.
Yep, fan art, they're going to stop it. So,
Yeah.
how the fan base is...
They're already shipping characters. They're already shipping characters. No. Okay, listen.
Just like Undertale.
I've seen fan art, and the fan art I've seen is scary. Okay, I'm scared. I'm fearful. Y'all need to leave that purple bunny alone. Y'all got issues. Just it's okay.
And Pomni. Leave Pomni alone, too.
Pomni's not bad. It's Jack.
No. People are weird. So you already know there is weird. Read between the lines, ladies and gentlemen. There is weird fan art of these individuals. Absolutely.
It's going to be like My Hero Academia all over again.
Hey,
All over again.
At the start, it was all right.
So
It just spiraled and spiraled.
you know what? It's really just all indie, like any indie project, really, any indie or anything of this sort. Like with another popular series that is kind of not connection, but like it has the same a little vibe as Digital Circus. Yeah, I would say Welcome Home. Welcome Home's had a very, very weird fan base. I mean, they still do, like a little bit, obviously. But it was just people making an SFW art of characters, and that was just like with Finance of Freddy's and every other game.
Yeah.
Because, people are weird and they're on the internet and they think that search history and doesn't exist.
That's just par for the course with horror games and shows made for kids, as I like to call it.
Why are you doing this?
Question is, are they going to, embrace it or no? 'Cause
Why would they embrace it? No.
Embrace what?
why would people that embrace their ideas get really out of control?
Well, we should hope they won't.
I've seen some pretty cute fan art among the band, though. Like,
Of course, there's still good artists out there making innocent stuff.
Yeah, we like that. We like those artists. The problem is that the artists who are making weird things,
Who are getting the most popular.
getting the most because people on the internet are very
strange.
Very, very strange.
Okay, well, we are pushing our time limit here, so next time, hopefully the pilot will get a sequel, and this can turn into its own series, similar to, what's it called? Hell Hotel?
Oh, Hell of a Boss.
Yes.
Hell of a Boss or Has-Been Hotel, any other animated thing.
Yeah, so hopefully it spirals out like those did, and we can be back next time they drop an episode, and we'll keep you updated on that.
That is, if we don't graduate before the next one's out.
Hey,
Oh,
hopefully.
that's true. Hopefully not.
All right, well, I was Keegan Cunningham,
Good old Braeden.
Emory.
And Autumn.
and that was the Amazing Digital Circus. Check it out if you haven't already, and enjoy. See you guys next time.